It's too quiet.
Need, not available in all states. Insight like we do every week. And don't forget to call in during the show and buy crap that... Cell damage. Will Violet finally learn of the disease that's...
It's got more of a deliberate feel to it.
You want me to check it out?
Yeah. Get into the circuit and see what you can find out.
All right.
Become house trained.
All we have to do now is find the painting.
Yeah, then we blow everything open and nail Madovsky.
I get that front page story.
And I get to clear my name and keep my job.
So much for your devil-worshipping Gnostic, George.
Well, you know me. Nothing I like more than a good conspiracy.
The road to enlightenment is a long one, madame. Perhaps you will walk that road with me? Au revoir.
Ancient ruins in the old base. Control over the storms. I need answers.
George, do you hear that?
London's finest. Now you be nice to the firemen.
Still!
Come on, you piece of shit!
Still!
Stop! The whole thing is gonna fall! Please! Howard! Kill the girl, and I'll stop shooting! Help me! I don't want to die!
Still!
What? Saya, keep it together. Saya too, huh? Wasn't I?
Madovsky's pretty shady, don't you think?
He bought our act, though. You make a pretty good insurance man, George.
Yeah, who'd have thought it?
By the time he realizes we're not assessing his claim, we'll have cracked the case and be toasting our success.
Here's hoping. Looks like rain.
Come on, let's get that cab. Taxi!
I think we just stepped off the London tourist trail.
I guess this Hobbs character doesn't like visitors.
We'll just drive around way too fast and blow up every...
見せるわよ。
Get ready, fight! Madame,
Could we have a little chat?
anytime, madame.
How about some coffee?
For you, madame, of course. There is only one coffee that I can serve you. Black, strong, and in a tiny cup. One moment. Here is your coffee, madame.
Thank you, monsieur. The coffee was hot and strong.
So much has happened.
Monsieur,
Life is fleeting, madame. The sands of time are running through your fingers.
well, that may be, but
We know not what we want, and yet we are responsible for what we are.
there's been a crime.
That is terrible, madame. But you know what they say.
No, but I think you're going to tell me.
Life begins on the other side of despair. C'est vrai, no?
Well, I guess so. He was pushing me to the point of despair.
During the riots, we battled the forces of oppression.
Oh, really? That must have been terrifying.
It was. Except that they made me stay behind the barricades with the other baristas. We made coffee by the liter to fuel the resistance. I've never brewed so much coffee. Of course, our brave heroes spent half their time going for a pee. But with our coffee inside them, they fought the running dogs all night long.
None of this was helping me get past Saint-Jean-Mou.
Au revoir.
What am I? A vampiric, but with baneful blood? Looking good, Saya. Now, what do you say we kick some ass? Korikara Hachimaru!
You're in rare form today. What happened?
I drank some of Aya's blood and transformed. What do you think? Cool, ain't it?
I changed too, after drinking Saki's blood. And now it feels like we can't possibly lose.
I will always be the strongest.
Here's my press card.
La liberté. Madame, you are not the person that I took you to be. You must accept my deepest, my most profound apologies.
Well, of course I accept. But why?
La Liberté, the great journal of freedom. At the height of the battle, as the tear gas blew and the blood flowed, it was La Liberté which carried the voice of our revolution to the world. I know now that you are not the kind of woman who would ask me for almond croissant. You are a true daughter of France, and I am your humble servant.
Vast distances is expensive. They traced the transmission to the crash site of what was believed to be in a... The New Worlds wanted independence, but Earth wouldn't allow it. However, the deal turned sour. Decades passed, and the more worlds we colonized, the more fractured we became. There was no evidence of a crew, just wreckage. But there was... Then the colonists found the source of the signal. For all mankind's dreams about reaching new worlds, we had always been tied to the one that created us. The signal changed all that. Earth revoked their right to self-rule. War was inevitable. Part of the galaxy. It told us how to escape the confines of our world. So we followed its instructions and built a house they wouldn't share. Afraid of what they might have found, the colonies expelled the Earth team in search for the origin of the signal. Used it to strike a deal. Earth could study the wreckage in return for colonial independence, maintain the struggle for long. But nor could they back down.
The ship is strike mode. To transform into strike mode, the ship requires a specific type of fold energy. I call this energy flux. In the ship's default state, pursuit mode. However,